Today, we're reacting to these new DDG allegations are so bad they will end his career. Man, the strike of the baby mama returns, boy. I was just talking about it with my dog. It's like, people that end up in this situation, your baby mama gonna be the one that get on there. Sorry ass, stupid ass, you ugly anyway. But dudes don't really be bashing and tearing up their baby moms like that. I don't know, man. We about to see, get the details of all this. I'm not the type of person that's about to sit here and say this person's innocent, this person's tripping, this person's guilty. We got to see things that line up, but I will give my opinion though. Let's do it.
DDG is currently at the peak of his streaming career, and some news just dropped today that could take that all away. And the interesting part about this, DDG was on stream today when he got the bad news, and you could see his face. He was trying to play it off, but you could tell he was horrified.
She did his ass. She did his ass with the while he at work method. I know we all done been at work hitting up your girl, talking to your girl. What? Dior, we need you back on the floor, man. Yeah, I got you, bro. Fuck, I did not do that. Y'all know that. Y'all know that feeling. I remember I got that feeling in my girl while I was in the Amazon truck. I'm driving the truck. What the fuck? Oh, shit. Sitting in the truck, people waiting. Oh, excuse me, you have my package? Yeah, 1 second, man. You feel me? She hit this nigga with that.
And I'm feeling like, damn, bro, should I get a stylist?
This shit weak as hell. That fit that nigga got on. Wow.
Let's see.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, I'm looking at her story now.
Yeah.
What?
That's how you find that out?
All that. Don't even. That can't even be real. All that, bro. All that.
But that can't even be real. That's the thing.
But don't even. But you remember we talked about last night? All that. Let me say something. It's not.
No, I'm saying, but I don't know where that even came from.
Yo, stop these fake allegations. This is a father. This is a real person. It's a good human being.
Even, but I don't.
But hey, bro, we on stream, bro.
Yeah. Nah, man. Come on, man. Damn. Oh my gosh. Your baby mama will be the one, boy.
Like, I gotta be.
Just don't do it, bro. Come here. Don't even make no call back. That's my real friend. We're not gonna do no false ruin this stream. He's a great human being. He does a lot for a lot of people. He's a man. He's a father, and we're gonna respect him. We're gonna love him. WDDG, and anyone got anything to say?
I wish I was still that green, but unfortunately, being in the spotlight has taught me if your friends get accused of horrifying things, regardless of what they tell you, you gotta wait until the facts.
Okay.
Because I got once, okay? One of my friends, well, ex-friends who I don't speak to anymore, haven't spoken to him since that situation happened, Lil Boom. Bro, dude sent me fake paperwork, dude sent me fake articles, fake screenshots, fake everything, bro. Made me think he was innocent, and news came out he's guilty, bro. I had an egg on my face. But I faced it. I said I was wrong, and I denounced him instantly once the footage came out. So with Aiden Ross, yo, he's been a good friend. He's been a good homie, bro. But if you got something to lose right now, shit, hey, bro, you might as well, hey, bro, you got to just relax and just let the facts come out. You don't know if DDG is innocent, and you don't know he guilty. But you don't want to put your name out there like this, and then the facts come out he did it, and now you looking like a fool and a simple.
That's real, bro, but at the same time, look, I can come back from saying, y'all, look, bro, from what I knew, from what I know, you know what I'm saying? That was my dog, and I had never shown signs of that. I didn't think it was real. I could have, so I was ready to ride for him, and that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gonna fault me for riding for my people? I didn't know. I didn't know. You know what I'm saying? So yes, when I see some shit like that, I'm gonna fight for him. But now that I'm wrong, you know what I'm saying? I'm wrong. You know what I'm saying? I apologize for this. I apologize for that. And you know, if I would ride for my partners again until you show me wrong. You know what I'm saying? It's like how your mom would be like, "Oh, so you not lying? Okay, I'm gonna ride for you, but if you show me, you feel me? I'm not fucking with you. You know what I'm saying? It's that, like that. You not gonna cancel me for thinking my nigga was not in the wrong."
Sympathizer for somebody who beat women. Now, the news article that they was referring to was the TMZ article that dropped while they were on stream. TMZ obtained a restraining order from Haley Bailey, which is DDG's long-term ex-girlfriend and current baby mama, where she is accusing DDG of attacking her on multiple occasions. On top of filing a police report, she also got a court order protection from the father of her child, DDG. She will claim that things got physical with her and DDG in January, months after they broke up, which is October. So they broke up October of 2024. However, the incident that she's filing a protection order for happened January of 2025. She will claim that DDG came over to pick up their son Halo, and she tried to start a conversation with DDG about child visitation. And as she was buckling Halo in the car, maybe she was taking too long, DDG grew a little agitated and repeatedly said, "Get out of my car, B." Hallie says the baby was crying and she got nervous about DDG leaving with him in such an agitated state. This is where my bombastic side eye start coming into play. It don't really take that long to buckle up a kid seatbelt, so it feels as if she was trying to have a conversation that DDG was not trying to have. So she was taking longer than usual. DDG was telling her to get out of his car. He don't want to talk to her, but she wanted to have the conversation before he could leave. He wasn't trying to leave, so she then essentially just stayed in his car. So apparently once DDG got upset that she was taking too long and wouldn't allow him to just leave with the baby, DDG got agitated. And because DDG got agitated because she was taking too long to leave, she didn't hop in the car and wouldn't leave. So after DDG repeatedly screamed, "Get out of my car," Haley says the baby was crying, and because the baby started crying, she got nervous and didn't want DDG to leave with the baby anymore. That's when they allegedly started wrestling when DDG was trying to get her out the car. She wasn't trying to get out the car. She claims DDG pulled her hair, slamming her face on his steering wheel and chipping her tooth. My only question...
Oh, man, bro. And what Flacco's saying right here, you know what I'm saying, makes sense to me in regards to, like, him saying, you know, nigga grew agitated. Maybe he did say Kirkshin, but then we start talking now, the wild part, we start talking about this wrestling, this face slamming, this tooth chipping, you know what I'm saying? This arm bruising. Like, now it's like, damn.
Question would be, because how this was framed, it feels as if DDG was trying to pull you out the car. So he pulled your hair, he like grabbed your arm, he was trying to pull you out the car. There was a fight for you not to get pulled out the car, and your head got slammed on the steering wheel. Did it happen that way, or did he take your head and
bang,
slam it into the steering wheel and say this? Because that's different.
Right.
But the story didn't really specify. It just says, yo, Raul trying to pull me out the vehicle, you know, he slammed my head on the steering wheel. But nonetheless, though, yo, in these situations, bro, you got to call the police.
You can't put the hands.
Get physical
you
at
can't
all,
get physical, bro.
If she tripping, let her trip. Because DDG and Hallie has been going back and forth over custody agreements when it comes to Halo. I think DDG went online famously telling the world that Hallie isn't allowing him to see the baby, and she's having issues with allowing him to just take his baby and go.
Every single day or every other day, I'm trying to see him. I'm trying to get him to come over or whatever. I never get him dropped off. I always go pick him up. I live far as shit. So I'm driving hours to go get him, and then I get there and I can't get him. Or I can't see him. My son is sick right now. I want to see my son. I want to hold my son. I want to, you know what I'm saying? I just want to comfort him. I want to put him in the shower, get some steam in his nose so he can feel better. I don't get the chance to do that. I get pinned against the wall, and then everything else is variables on why I can't see my son. The nanny has been able to have my son more than me.
We've also seen Hallie come on Twitter and complain and call out DDG for bringing their son on stream with Kai Cenat without letting her know or telling her the baby was going to be on stream. So it feels like there's a power struggle going on between these two when it comes to their son. Hallie will write, "Hi everyone, just so you know, I am out of town and don't approve of my baby being on a stream tonight. I wasn't told or notified, and I am extremely upset to have my baby in front of millions of people. I am his mother and protector and saddened that I wasn't notified, especially when I am out of town." Hallie actually got a lot of backlash for this. People were calling her out like, bruh, your sister has had your son on her Instagram, on her Snapchat in front of millions of people too. So what's the difference between his father bringing...
It's because it's a lot of bitter shit going on. You know what I'm saying? Now, DDG, I don't know the nigga. I don't know Hallie. You know what I'm saying? So I can't, especially since it's not my partner, I don't got to be on the Aiden shit like I don't know if the nigga innocent. You feel me? I don't know if the nigga guilty. I don't know. But I think what we can all agree is that there's some bitter shit going on. There's definitely bitter shit going on. That's clear as day. Whatever side you're on, or hopefully you're not even on no side. You feel me? But whatever line you're, you know what I'm saying, if you're on the fence with me just watching as a person whose opinion doesn't matter, I'd imagine that there's just a lot of bitter shit going on. This seems very bitter.
Him
right now.
On stream, where bro, he's a meme on the internet. Like he's been on stream like
from the Brent Fayez. I think there was some shit where she showed some messages between him hitting her up, talking about Brent Fayez and her going on some trip, and he was tripping. You know what I'm saying? I think that's, you know what I'm saying, that's kind of regular for a baby father. You might see your baby mama on the trip with your son, and it's y'all two, and then she out with some nigga. You gonna see that post? Oh, word, that's what we on? Bet, for sure. You know what I'm saying? You got me fucked up. You know, you a wolf. That's what comes with this shit, bro.
How are you tripping about, like, your son being on a Kai Sinai stream? People didn't understand, and they thought it was double standards because her and her sister have had the son all on Snapchat, all on their Instagram, like, all on their social medias, and that's cool, but DDG can't bring his son out. So a lot of people felt like, Hallie, you tripping. And this was like the first time I think Hallie kind of got some backlash. And academics even warned DDG after this moment. And he told DDG, hey, listen, bruh, once they can't paint you a certain way on social media because you probably Teflon on social media, that's when the accusations gonna come.
I see you trying to defend her. That's a good move, by the way, but let me tell you what happens next. If she can't paint you as a deadbeat dad, which you're not, I'm going to warn you this. The next step is for her to say you were abusive. I want to be very clear. And she tried, yo, why is my baby dad doing that? And I don't approve of it. And nobody bit. And unless you about to get back with her and go into whatever regime she wants you to get down with, her next attempt will not be as fluky. Women like this don't stop. You've dodged this one, but you got to wait for the bigger one she about to do. Somebody said, Hallie not motherfucking evil? You fucking stupid as hell, nigga. You should have never posted this thing if she wasn't on that type of topic. Women are only loyal to their emotions.
I'll be fake with y'all if I...
Yo, that's a crazy, like, yeah, I called that shit. I called that shit. I know he's sitting there like, yep, he can't wait to cut his stream on today.
I sat here and I went along with the narrative that DDG was completely innocent and there's no way he could have done this. Because there are other accusations that DDG did this to other women or one other woman. So we're going to discuss
there are other ones? Oh, okay.
Video. So, again, I'm not saying this man is completely innocent. I'm just trying to tell you guys the full story. And then we're going to touch everything, and y'all guys will make up your own decisions on whether or not y'all think he's guilty or not. But, yeah, I just can't say, yo, because I'm a man and these chicks be out here lying that DDG is innocent. I don't feel like that applies to DDG in this situation, bro. I feel like this is one of the situations where it's a 50-50, right? You can call it at this point, bro, because... yo, she did have some tangible evidence, all right? Now, she would claim that DDG would chip her tooth and bruise her arms, and she would actually show the pictures of, I guess, the bruises and the chipped tooth. Here are the bruises. Again, this is pretty consistent with him grabbing her and trying to pull her from out the vehicle that he apparently didn't want her in because he was trying to leave and he felt like she was stalling. She also showed the chipped tooth, which you could see, there's parts of it, but these don't come across as bruises where, yo, he was, like, just wailing on you. Like, this come across as bruises that was occurred in a tussle, right? A tussle, like, it was a violent tussle, but this don't come across as if, yo, he was Chris Browning you, because that's a different level of violence. But nonetheless, though, men shouldn't be putting their hands on women.
It's just not, like, it's just not smart. It's not smart because she could have went punched this nigga's eye down. This is that and the third, and he said this, and nothing would have transpired from it. But, you know, nigga could have accidentally been like, oh my God, Halle, can you just please shut the fuck up? And when he went like this and accidentally hit her in her shit, you know what I'm saying? And then now it's turned up. Oh yeah, let me get these pictures taken real quick. You know what I'm saying? Now this is also to say, again, you know, I don't know. A nigga could be on some wild shit. And y'all know, even with me, with the slight defense that I'm having for the nigga right now, I will come on here if there's some shit come, I'll be like, damn, I was wrong. Damn, that's fucked up. That nigga, he tripping bad. I'm gonna come on there. Damn, that's on me, y'all. I don't give a fuck. And when I say that, I mean that to say I don't give a fuck if DDG is actually wrong. You feel me? Like, I don't know that nigga. I will be on here. Oh damn, that nigga weird as fuck. But right now, nah, man, I ain't gonna do the nigga like that. I ain't gonna do him like that.
Call the police. She's also in the restraining order painting DDG as an absolute weirdo. On top of the physical incident, she's painting DDG like he's like Jeffrey Dahmer's, bro. Like, he's doing some weird stuff, bro. Like, he's like creeping through like the cat hole, trying to get into the home, taking pictures of an empty bed. Like, he's doing some weird stuff according to her. Now, again, this is her view of the situation. This is her account of what happened. DDG hasn't spoken yet, but she's painting this man like a weirdo in this restraining order. She would say in March, before DDG filmed the video that we shown earlier in this video of him claiming that Halle is keeping his son away from him. So she would claim that DDG actually creeped her out when he showed up at her home, entered without permission, went to her bedroom and texted a pic of Halle's empty bed to her along with a text, "Now I know what you've been on." So apparently the bed was ruffled up a little bit, so DDG thought she was getting her cheeks clapped up. Halle says she interpreted the text as DDG accusing her of sleeping with other people. Now, I'm not sure what her response was. She don't say. All right, she don't deny it, so I don't know. 4 days later, she claimed he really exploded when he came back to her house. Halle told him she and the baby were sick and she didn't want Halo to leave the home. And she claims that's when he got verbally blank, smashed her Ring camera, and ran away with Halle's phone. Now, here's the interesting part, bro. And here's the part where DDG is kind of cooked, if this is true. As he drove off, she claims that DDG threw the phone out his window and yelled to her, "Go get it, B." The incident prompted Halle to go file a police report. And she says she also has a Ring footage to back up her side of the story. If she got that Ring footage, dog, if she got that Ring footage like she said she does, it might be raps, bro. I'll be real, homie. Because right now, DDG ceiling is to no limit.
Yeah.
DDG right now is one of the most popping streamers. So right now, DDG ceiling is Kai Cenat. If this is true and you are on camera, you're like, there's Ring camera footage of you doing some horrific things, bro, that's silly.
Wait. The horrific things is just him breaking the Ring camera? Hold on. She claims he exploded when he came back to the house. And like, so he got verbally abusive, smashed her Ring camera, and so he was probably cursing her out. You fucking da da da, this and the third. Man, took her phone, got in the car, threw it. That's like, damn, you tripping, bro. That's definitely some damn you tripping.
Brand deals and do no crazy stuff. If this is true,
yeah, that's gonna fuck up brand deals.
Apparently, like, what sparked Halle to finally come forward and filed a restraining order was actually a situation that Academics started. So Academics came on his live stream, and Academics pretty much revealed that Halle was not cheating, but seeing Brent Faiyaz after she left DDG. And she was apparently hiding it and keeping it a secret because she didn't really want the look. It looked like she moved on too early, having another man quickly after having a baby. You come across as promiscuous. Apparently, she was trying to hide it to maintain her good girl persona, but Academics blasted it.
Yo, Halle, man, just go pop out with that nigga Brent Faiyaz already, man. Yo, DDG with 3,000 stream now, man. It's cool. The smoke done clear. You can pop out with Brent Faiyaz, gang. It's time. You see, like, when you was kicking it with him before, nobody, like, really peep game. But, like, now, DDG been with too many. Like I ain't saying he with him, but he been hanging out with Lala, the Island Girl, Zoe, whoever. Like he been hanging out with too many. You clear now, girl. Go pop out with Brent Fires. It's all good now. It's valid now. It's valid. Valid. Yo, back in the day, like a couple months ago, DDG was what's his son named Halo? Nigga was like, man, I can't see Halo and I can't. They don't even know I'm single. Like, and she's with Brent Fires. Yeah, gang. Yeah, that's what happened.
So now DDG is dealing with the streets thinking that Brent Fires is punching meat into his chick.
All right, man.
His baby mama. So this is where the situation sort of escalated to the point where Halle said, okay, enough is enough, okay? The internet is already bullying Halle for keeping, like, their son away from DDG, and DDG fans is bullying her. Now, this is where things get crazy. So DDG came online, and he didn't say he missed his son Halo. He did. No, he just says he came to New York to see somebody special. Halle was in New York before her vacation to St. Lucia's, but for some reason he couldn't see his son, or he couldn't see that special person. Now that is signifying that Halle, who was also in New York with her son, or their son, refused to hand the son over to DDG for them to hang out before she went on vacation.
She do not trust this nigga with that baby, boy. Damn. She wouldn't trust this nigga to take him to Chuck E. Cheese. And she was there in the car, waiting. She do not trust this nigga, boy.
Sleep. I just wanted to hang out with a special person, man. That's all I wanted to do tonight, for real, but I don't know. I might force myself to go out or something.
Shortly after, the narrative began to circulate all across social media that Halle is now in St. Lucia with Brent Fires and her baby Hollow, who's also in St. Lucia too. She is on the island with Brent Fires playing stepdaddy after not allowing DDG to see his son before they left. And they're saying, wait, hold up, is that?
That's some shit to make a nigga twack, though. This right here make a nigga twack. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, my baby, I can't even, while you go vacation with this nigga, I can't have my baby. That shit would make a nigga twack out. I've been mad as hell. Texting the phone. You really going to, so that's how you coming? I'm gonna be upset. I'm gonna be hot.
Couldn't see his son because you was with Brent Fires in New York too. So now the internet is going crazy. Halle is being slandered. Her name is looking crazy in these streets. Now, Halle would claim that this would send DDG in like a jealous rage and a jealous fit.
Right.
He will send her a lot of messages accusing her of doing what the internet is accusing her of doing, which is going to St. Lucia with the baby so Brent Fires can play stepdaddy. And these messages low-key ain't a good look because the messages kind of creates a pattern with what other women or a woman have said about DDG in the past. The screenshot will show DDG.
This is what I was talking about. This foul bet. Daryl Granberry. This foul bet. DDG can't see it. You think you hurting my feelings when you really just ruining your own image. It's a terrible look. Makes you look disgusting and evil. Enjoy your vacation. Happy Mother's Day. But just have the same energy when it's my turn to have them. I'm on the same shit. I mean, maybe I'm tripping. And y'all tell me. But is that like, as a baby father, you see this going on, right? Does this not make, is this mess, this, we've all been unhappy with our girl or something like this happening. Does this not warrant a potential, oh, I know my baby daddy, he gonna trip when he see this. And he didn't even say, you fucking stupid ass bitch, you out here fucking these niggas, you fuck. No, he's like, you think you hurt my feel? Like, it's some jealous shit. He mad, you know what I'm saying? He's upset, and I'll be upset too. You feel me? I'll be a little jealous, as well as I would be like, damn, and my son was out here. Come on, man. I would be mad.
Sending like the screenshots of like academics posting it.
I'm saying that, and I'm not trying to say the nigga's innocent. I just gotta keep prefacing. I'm not trying to say the nigga innocent, and I'm not trying to say his actions are okay if he out here, you know, getting violent. I do not promote the violence of hurting women. Y'all know me. I done talked about it many times. That would never happen. But this message, I would be mad as fuck. And I would do the same shit. I ain't gonna lie. I would be like, yo, so word, that's what we on? Bet, for sure. Got me fucked up. Don't talk to me about nothing. Just make sure I get whatever I got my son for what my time is. If I'm on child support, okay, man, I'm gonna get that money, but don't talk to me about shit. I'm not hearing nothing. Got me fucked up. You know what I'm saying? You gonna get mad.
And like him saying,
Where niggas is humans.
Bet. Sending her like the academics tweet and then saying, you think make you deny being with Brent Fayez. She was saying, yo, she's with the baby, not Brent. And for him to leave her alone, and she will file a restraining order shortly getting back because of these messages, according to her.
Word.
Now, the men is claiming, man, DDG is innocent. Bro, you even have DDG ops like Myron from Fresh and Fit. He's claiming DDG is completely innocent. However, the women got Hallie's back, and they're pulling out receipts from DDG's ex, Ruby Rose, who also made similar accusations of DDG putting hands on her. These are messages that Ruby Rose sent DDG when they were dating. Now, she been released this, so these are nothing new, but they are resurfacing because of the DDG and Hallie situation. So these are hard to read, but you can see DDG saying, I get you mad, but I'm telling you, Ruby, I'm not Lala. I'm going to F your whole career up. So he's threatening to destroy her if she comes out against him. He says, I got love for you. I really don't want to do you both online, but I'm telling you it's going to be bad, Ruby. Just stop. She says, it's already bad, and you're threatening to end my career if I tell people how you hit me. More things to show on my live. Thank you. He put, LOL, if you go live, just know you really lost me. Have a blast. You gonna lose all respect from me and anybody I F with or you F with. Just think before you do. Now, I'll be real, this is really bad.
Yeah, that's bad. That's bad. He ain't saying, I ain't fucking hit you. Why you talking crazy? Nah, that's bad. This is bad.
Like, this is really bad, bro, right? This is like really bad. Like this is
same arm, same spot too. Yee. DDG, are you out here squeezing women's arms? Are you out here punching and hurting? You got the niggas trying to look out for you. We don't know you. We will flip. I told you how a nigga did me, and you do the same shit and make fun of me while doing it.
It's like textbook language that comes from people who do these things, okay? So, again, maybe DDG got an explanation for this. I don't know, but this is bad. So she was showed the bruises, the same bruises that, that Halle Bailey showed. And she would put, I told you how a ninja did me, and you did the same ish and make fun of me while doing it. And ish, the same ish he did telling me no ninja will love me, I'm a whore, and all the same ish, you haven't been feeling love lately and you need, bro, it's a hard to read, okay? But but here's the funny part about this though. She posted this, but whenever she's asked who her favorite ex is, she always says DDG. So to me, it's kind of odd and bizarre that this man apparently is horrible and did all these bad things to you. But then whenever you're asked who your favorite ex is, which ex-boyfriend you love the most, you always say DDG. So was DDG horrible or was he good to you? Or did the other dudes just do you worse?
Yeah.
Listen, man, I don't know the truth here. I think it's innocent until proven guilty.
Right.
He's not being arrested or charged or indicted for this. So, hey, listen, man, if he did all these horrible things, man, file police report, bro. But until I see that police report, bro, I don't know, bro. All right, we're going to treat this like accusations, homie.
Yeah,
y'all let me know in the comment section, what do you...
Yeah, for sure, man. Hey, y'all heard how I'm saying. Y'all let me know what y'all think, bro. Like this video, sub up, comment up, binge your channel. I love you. I appreciate y'all. Great for y'all. Whatever update come up, I'm going to make sure I react to that. Hey, did he let it?